4 teams are about to have a Robot Wars Christmas dream come true.
With our help, they've designed and built their very own heavyweight combat machine.
I've sold 1 million singles, but crushing a robot is music to my ears.
World champions, Commonwealth champions, Olympic champions, and now hopefully Robot Wars champions.
Precision engineered to inflict maximum damage, these novice roboteers will test their machines to breaking point.
This is going to be carnage. I want to get out there and I want to win.
But to do so, they must compete in the most dangerous fighting arena in the world.
Battle after battle, they'll duel their robots, dodge the arena hazards, and the dreaded house robots.
Come on! With only 1 hour repair time between battles, they'll need to work hard.
It's dangerous.
To keep their robots running.
It's feeling better already.
Each team will be guided to glory by a battle-hardened robot mentor. Their fighting experience will be invaluable in the quest for glory.
Oh, look at the power! Who will prove they have what it takes to become a champion?
It's time to find out.
This is Robot Wars, Battle of the Stars. Welcome to Robot Wars, Battle of the Stars. 4 celebrities and their teams face off against each other in the world's toughest fighting arena.
This is where the teams must smash, flip and outdrive the competition. And as if that wasn't tough enough, they still have the hazards and house robots to contend with. From design and build to battle and repair, only one can become Robot Wars champion.
Battling for victory tonight are Radio 1's Scott Mills and Chris Stark.
Space scientist and TV presenter Maggie Aderin-Pocock.
Olympic medalists, the Brownlee brothers.
And sports and technology presenter Suzi Perry.
Guiding them through the competition are 4 experienced Robot Wars mentors.
Dave Moulds, Carbide.
David is a professional engineer and one half of Team Carbide, one of the most deadly spinners ever created. Carbide is capable of slicing 7mm titanium armour using its spinning blade.
Shane Swan, Dan Tomkia.
With 15 years experience, Shane's speciality is flipper. He got to the heat final with his robot Dan Tomkia by obliterating the competition.
Craig Danby, Foxic.
Mechanical engineer Craig has built 132 robots in the past 16 years and competed last series with a super tough robot Foxic. Specialising in gearboxes and drive systems, he will give his team the push it needs.
Gabriel Stroud, Sabretooth.
Software company director Gabriel has been competing for 14 years with his robot Sabretooth. He's never won a televised fight, but has sworn to conquer the arena this time.
These are our mentors who will guide our robot fighters to victory.
Here's how the competition works. They'll fight each other once in a mini-league, with the top 2 teams making it through to tonight's grand final. First into the arena tonight, it's Scott Mills and Chris Stark versus Maggie Aderin-Pocock.
In my day job, I see robots being built to go to other planets, to go to comets. So robots are sort of a part of my bread and butter, I guess.
The thing I'm most excited about being on Robot Wars is just to get in that arena and just feel the adrenaline of the audience. And I think that's going to carry us through.
Chris Stark, Scott Mills and mentor Dave. Let's see it.
Okay, do you want to see it?
Yes.
Do you want
to do
the big reveal? Shall I?
Collective, team effort.
2, 1.
Woo!
See?
Oh!
Arena cleaner, bar spinner.
It's baby blue in colour.
Baby blue, lovely.
But with a vicious claw.
Yeah, what are you saying about this?
It is vicious. Whose idea was this? Where did this...
It's kind of a combined effort. These guys gave me a drawing and I just kind of went with it. And
Literally the worst drawing you've ever seen. It was like a box and we had this idea for the yellow thing, but Dave's done us proud.
The yellow thing.
Yeah,
is the yellow thing lethal, Dave?
hopefully, yeah.
Okay,
What
so
are our chances?
Oh, pretty good.
Okay, please give it up for Arena Cleaner!
Okay, I don't regularly do this, but I think this is cheating. I think this is absolutely cheating. I think this team shouldn't be allowed in. You are a doctor of mechanical engineering. You have sent things into space. How many things have you sent into space?
2 or 3.
2 or 3. 2 or 3. The level to which you can't remember the exact number of things.
I lose count.
Dr. Maggie Aderin-Pocock, this is unfair. I believe this robot. Here it is.
Interstellar MML front hinge flipper.
Even to claim the robot would be interstellar is in itself aiming so much higher than anyone else is.
No, we intend to send the other robots interstellar, you see.
That it?
With the flipper.
Is that it?
That's the plan.
And that's your big weapon. Was that always the one you wanted?
Actually, I definitely wanted a flipper. That's the one I wanted to go for always.
It's a fantastic weapon, but who's going to operate the weapon? Hey, how are you? Have you thought about when you're going to hit it, press the button? How far do you think they'll go in the sky? High, that's grand, that's fine. You win. If they go high, you win. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen, Interstellar MML. What a team. It's unfair. It is unfair.
This promises to be a battle of unconventional attack. A rear-facing spinner against a front-end flipper. So can Maggie's brains outwit Scott and Chris to take the 3 points, or will the spinner get up to speed and send her into orbit?
Taking us through our first battle tonight, it's the one and only Jonathan Pierce.
Thanks, Dara and Angela. Each celebrity bout tonight will be played over 3 minutes. Robots are out if they're immobilised for 10 seconds, flipped out or find themselves down in the pit of doom. If after 3 minutes there's no winner, it's up to our judging panel, Dr. Noel Sharkey, Professor Sethu Vijayakumar and Dr. Lucy Rogers to choose a winner. The teams are in the arena, so let's meet their robots.
From Eastleigh, Arena Cleaner.
Arena Cleaner has a 20-kilo spinning blade which teammates Scott Mills and Chris Stark hope will tidy away the opposition. The team has said they want to take out a house robot. They're unwise to anger the guardians of the arena.
From London, Interstellar MML.
Interstellar is a CO2-powered front hinge flipper, a one-of-a-kind in this competition. The Interstellar mild steel armour top might be a weak point against spinners in the arena. Team captain Maggie dreams of going to the moon and would like to retire on Mars. At least she's among the stars tonight. Of course, our celebrity teams must be wary of the house robots, even though it's the holiday season. The house robots haven't taken a day off, dishing out damage from their corner patrol zones. For our first battle, it's the only snow plough I know with a titanium tipped axe. It's shunt.
Roboteers, stand by.
The competitors are ready. It's time for our first battle.
The anticipation is killing me.
I don't like it.
Dr. Maggie says competing on Robot Wars is a dream come true. How lovely, how nice. Now we're going to smash up your robot. Oh, are we? I think we are, because of the yellow thing. Oh, the yellow thing.
Oh!
That big bar spinner has caused so much danger. She loves space. Part of her robot is in space. Interstellar MML is in the arena, well, all over the arena floor, to be honest. What power behind that very weighty 20-kilo bar spinner. All over. All over by the shouting and the moaning and the groaning. Ow, ow! He ain't gonna get off. Dr. Maggie works for the Ministry of Defence. God help us. Look at that power. Tyre shredded right from the start. Bang! Crash! Smash!
That didn't go to plan, did it?
No, I'm still in a state of shock.
I
Because there's debris littered all over the place. They got a good run, because they were sort of quite hesitant, so I sort of got in, and then I sort of went a bit askew, and then they just laid in.
So that was lack of control, was it? Were you aiming to go straight for
Yes,
them?
and then try and flip them.
Listen, pull yourself back together.
We're Interstellar. We're going to go again.
Morale, head up, ready for the next round? Yes, good.
I mean, lads.
Whoa.
Wow. I'm so impressed with the viciousness of that claw.
Oh
It's
my
so
God.
fast.
Lethal. Was it different to how you imagined?
It's way more difficult, I think, when you're here, and it's so strange because I feel like I'm in the TV right now. It's really strange seeing it like this and seeing...
You are in the TV.
We're doing Robot Wars.
You're in the TV now.
We just won a battle of Robot Wars. It's amazing time.
So the points go to the cleaners over here. Well done.
You guys look a bit casual there.
We're just inspecting the damage, if there isn't any.
I'm just trying to calm down a little bit.
It's so crazy in there. It just goes by so fast. And there's our robot just being loaded on there.
With the full 3 points and no damage to Team Arena Cleaner, there's time to have a nosy at their battered competition.
What have you done? Why? Like, mean?
I like the way you left your signature, canary yellow paint.
A little bit of paint left on there.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's gone through a lot.
It's like
Yes.
2 layers of hardened steel there. That's
Quite.
6 mil
Just
altogether.
ripped through.
Mad.
Yeah. You think that's bad, and then it progressively gets worse.
I can't have been far off hitting one of the canisters here. Right?
What, you want to go for an explosion?
The CO2 gas canisters that power many of the robots' weapons are one of the most dangerous components in the arena and need to be handled with great care when damaged, as we saw last series with Terahertz.
We want robots to be crushed and diced, and Behemoth have responded and have pushed Terahertz onto that sidewall again, back towards Dead Metal. Down comes the blade onto the polycarbonate armour.
Yeah, Dead Metal had a go at us with his big circular saw, and he's put gashes into the bottle, into our gas tank. So we store all the gas in here. Make sure we probably can't use that again. It's probably not safe.
After every battle, teams have just an hour to repair their robots before they must fight again.
We need to take out these motors.
Yes.
Because they're obviously got the most damage.
Yes.
The armour, I mean, a hammer out, we can hammer this armour back
and the
out.
side, I guess, yes.
And the side, we may do a bit of welding on that bit there just to patch it back up. I was actually an avid listener of Scott Mills. Not no more.
Dr. Maggie was hoping to use some off-the-shelf tech to get the edge in the arena, but has discovered the hard way that it was less than battle-proof.
This is how it started looking. But unfortunately, after the battle, this is what I got back. So I've still got a spare. So for the next battle, hopefully this will be online. But the carnage of that other machine was amazing, because it really just sort of shredded this and quite a bit of the robot. But Interstellar will not go unopposed. It will be rebuilt. Shane is doing a fantastic job in the background. He's rebuilding the robot, so we'll be back.
Next battle into the arena, it's Olympians the Brownlee brothers versus Suzi Perry and Dallas Campbell.
The idea of my robot is based on a cat. They look cute, but they're seriously vicious if you get on the wrong side of them. I'm sharing my pit garage with a great friend of mine, Dallas Campbell. We both can't wait to get started.
We are the Brownlee brothers, and we're famous for competing in the Olympic Games.
Yeah, we're both incredibly competitive.
We've got enough gold. We're here to make some scrap metal.
Alistair and Johnny Brownlee with their mentor, Gabriel. How are you feeling?
A little bit nervous, obviously. It's the first time I've done anything like this. I'm very excited, and our robot looks really good and strong, so...
Your robot, Jar, do you mind if I do the honours?
Let's go for it. Don't hurt him, though.
Nice!
Jar Hammerbot.
What are the team tactics? Have you had motivational talks?
We've got a very, very simple tactic, to be honest, and that's try and keep the front towards any other robot, and if it comes close enough, whack it with the hammer.
Whack it with the hammer.
Yeah.
Sounds
That's
simple
all
enough
we've got.
to me.
Yeah.
Please give it up for Jar!
Suzi Perry, this is the robot you built. Is it what you dreamed?
Yes, this is my dream robot.
Really?
Yes, and you'll see why in a minute.
Okay, I want to see that. If this is everything you wanted to be, ta-da! Look at that.
The cat horizontal spinner.
You know, it's a cat.
It's a
Dara.
cat. It's got a face on it.
A whimsical touch.
I know. I wanted to personalise it a little bit, but also, you know what cats are like? They're sort of lovely, but then they've got a dark side.
Yeah.
They can lash out.
They can lash out.
They can be fierce.
Yeah, but in a kind of an easily battered away
But they've got 9
way.
lives.
This thing looks fearsome and also sweet,
And
but
sweet.
mainly fearsome, but also sweet, like whatever. It's lovely, ladies and gentlemen. The cat. Give it up for the cat.
Hey.
It's a hammer versus a rear spinner. The Brownlee brothers will have to rain down blows to stop their opponents spinning up, but one well-timed attack may clinch it for the cat. It's over to Jonathan Pierce to oversee our second battle.
Thanks, Dara and Angela again. Let's meet the robots in our second battle tonight.
From Cosford, the cat.
The cat is the heaviest robot in tonight's competition. Its 30 kilo spinning disc spins at over 150 RPM. The cat's weapon is too dangerous to test outside the Robot Wars arena, so the first time they use it will be in a couple of seconds, actually.
From Leeds, Jack.
The Brownlee Brothers robot Jar uses a golden 800 PSI pneumatic axe to pound its opponents. Jar has the hardest armour in the competition, recycled from one of Mentor Gabriel's old robots. The brothers have had remote-control boats, cars and planes, but they say they've crashed them all. The house robot in for this battle you definitely don't want over for Christmas. Top of the naughty list, it's the Crushing Claw of Sir Killalot. The teams are in the booth. The time for talk is over.
Okay, here we go. This is it. Bring it on.
Cat on a hot tin roof. Well, all right, the cold arena floor, and it can be cold and merciless and lonely out there. And trying to get away from that big hammer.
Hit it, Johnny.
Whack it with the hammer. That's the simple tactic. The golden hammer. Down came the Brownlee's golden hammer. And the cat was nearly dead.
Is it going still?
No, it's not working.
quick.
They are so competitive, the Brownlees, but they're in trouble. They're not moving. Mind you, the cat seems to be spinning out of control because of that massive horizontal spinner. 30 kilos that weighs.
Well, we got them.
They have got them. Not the result the Brownlees wanted. Ooh!
Hey,
What's happening?
That's unfair.
it's just moving you.
Destroying it.
A pinch or two of trouble. Wrecking the dream. Alistair and Johnny, big fans of Robot Wars. They watched it when they were younger. They won't want to watch this back.
What happened?
Just stopped working, basically.
The touch of everything seemed to stop working.
Yeah.
You both stopped working, but they just stopped working like a microsecond before you did.
Basically what happened, I think, is our hammer came down and we basically knocked ourselves out. So it's like punching yourself in the face a little bit, that fight.
You did actually, to be fair, they did get one impact on you, which has left bits of shards of metal scattered.
I think that was after we stopped, though.
Hey, you're already immobile.
Yeah, I think there should be the judges should look at it again.
I mean, they got hammered by themselves, and we couldn't stop spinning around.
We had
We
to-
tried to take the
did you?
spinner off,
Was
and
that your clever
and the
tactic?
energy just didn't come out of it at all. And he's just going round and round. I'm like, I'm going,
I
come
know,
on,
I know.
let's get in there. And he's like, I can't. We're going.
It did look like you were being haughty in some way, arrogant. You're just standing, you're sitting away from it, just spinning,
Bring it on.
essentially salsaing around. We are the winners, you're the losers, and I just keep doing this. At the end of that, the points went to the cat.
Really difficult decision here. The cat, stealth-like, came in, attacking the jar. Jar just was going for it, and then what? We couldn't tell if it was actually immobilised or bad driving, but after a while we decided it was actually immobilised.
So Jar returned pointless, but with a new plan for the next battle.
You know, we know we've got the problems. How are we going to sort it out before the next fight?
So the plan moving forward is to get the drive working.
Yeah.
And then what we're going to do is we're going to turn the hammer down a bit.
Yeah.
Just
we
to
think
get.
a bit too powerful, we think.
So all we need to do is just take it back a bit.
We still want
It'll
the
be
hammer
good.
to be able to go
Yeah.
through things at the end of the day, don't we?
Definitely. Yeah. I think it'll be good.
Okay.
All right. Let's get busy.
We're on the next fight.
Let's go.
So after two fights, how does the leaderboard look? At the top of the table, it's Scott Mills and Suzi Perry level with 3 points. And enjoying the last place with no points, Dr. Maggie and the Brownlee brothers.
Our next fight is Arena Cleaner versus the Cat. Scott Mills, whose robot emerged unscathed from the last fight, has designs on the house robots.
You know, Chris is like, oh, let's try and take out our house robot. Do you think we're running before we can walk here a little bit?
Against Suzi, yeah.
That's what I thought.
You're going to have to... Chris is going to have to be on his game.
I'm going to have a word.
Okay.
Don't leave it with me.
It won't be the first time a team has attempted to topple the house robots. Champions Apollo made a name for themselves by taking on 3 out of the 4 guardians of the arena.
How dare you! Meanwhile, he's trying to stay away from any damage Storm 2 can cause. And pushed on to Matilda. Were they going to flip Matilda? I think they were. I think they got too confident there. Ah, they've done it! A KO blow for the second time. They've taken just about everyone out. This is what they did when they met earlier on and into the CPZ, and this is where maybe Sonic can get revenge. No! Again, a house robot has been flipped for the 3rd time in the night. Apollo flips a house robot, over goes Shunt.
So look out, house robots, in this spinner against spinner battle. These two could cancel each other out if not driven well, but the winner here will take a commanding lead on our scoreboard.
Our driving in the arena is going to have to be sharp, it's going to have to be focused, and Chris is going to have to put all of his attention on it. It's going to take a lot of concentration. I think we have a very sturdy robot, it's quite robust. The one thing I'm worried about is the wheels stick out. If someone gets one of those, then it's game over. I've got to be honest, I haven't won that much in my life, so to win Robot Wars would be pretty cool. I'll be telling people that forever.
Two giant spinners. I have a feeling this battle will end in tears. I wouldn't want to be in the corner control zone for this match. It appears that Shunt has drawn the short straw. Let's hope his toughened steel scoop is up to the job.
Roboteers, stand by.
That's 2 robots we've seen so far. We know what they're planning.
I don't like it.
Spin.
Dallas has all the theory. Let's see if it works. Well, at the moment, they've dodged that weaponry, the big bar spinner, and the cat is moving stealthily. Calm. Ooh, an arena cleaner gets bashed against the sidewall and loses a wheel. Brilliant battle. Arena cleaner is taken to the cleaners. I can't believe it. The cat's horizontal disc spinner causing all the trouble. At 1200 RPM, the heaviest spinner in the competition has the most energy. And Scott Mills and Chris Stark in real peril.
Nightmare.
Wow, that is vicious.
Top of the charts? I don't think so. The cat turns.
Don't leave me hanging. Don't leave me hanging.
Well, we had a theory that Arena Cleaner would be the strongest. Bang goes the theory, Dallas would say.
No! That's unnecessary.
No!
That's unnecessary.
Oh, it is necessary. No, Scott, it is necessary. We love it. We love to see the carnage. Carnage at Christmas time in the Robot Wars arena. It's a festive special. 2 of the biggest spinners we've ever seen on Robot Wars. We knew sparks would fly. And they lit up the arena with brute force and destruction on Arena Cleaner.
Guys, I mean, this is a different feel. The last time it was like childhood dream realised you were top of the world.
Just watching the arena cleaner being stretchered off.
The arena cleaner is being cleaned off.
I don't like Kit when she's injured.
I think we gave it to them. Here's the thing: they can talk about skill. They can talk about this wonderful, this wonderful driving ability. To be honest with you, They're not very good at driving their robot. What
No,
actually
really
happened?
not.
What actually
I mean,
happened?
evidently a little better than you, if you don't mind me saying. Oh, lads, I don't know what to say. You hug it out there. Hug it out. Get in there. Get in there. Group hug all round. Another 3 points for you. Top of the leaderboard.
Are we top of the board? There you go.
2 lives down. Still got 7 left.
Victoria's cat returns to the pits to inspect the damage.
The thing that's worried me is that they've hit the centre of the shaft. Just where they've... It's only the lightest little nick.
And do you reckon that's going to affect us? You can see the damage on the steel here, just little bits, and there's a chunk gone out of here.
Meanwhile, Scott Mills has literally been picking up the pieces, and there's more bad news to come.
We've got a bit of like a souvenir of our latest battle.
It didn't go to plan at all, and we did have a plan.
But when they've hit the wheel, not only is the wheel completely disintegrated, but the motor's now like a banana shape.
Right, that's not good.
That's not good.
So that needs to be a whole new one.
Yeah.
What do we have to do? Bribe someone else?
They've got the same motors, we can just pinch one of theirs.
I think we'll be disqualified.
Yeah.
So, a new motor from somewhere.
Yeah.
Do you want me to go and help and find one, or...?
Oh, you can ask around, see if there's anyone with a spare.
All right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Should we go do that?
Okay.
Yeah, let's go.
With the full 6 points to Team Cat, this is where we stand on our leaderboard. At the top of the table, Suzi Perry has 6 points. Next, Scott Mills on 3. And with a fight in hand, it's the Brownlee brothers and Dr. Maggie on no points.
Our next fight is between Dr. Maggie's team Interstellar MML and the Brownlee brothers team JAR. But it's been a tough rebuild for Shane and Dr. Maggie.
Unfortunately, arena cleaner caused us quite a bit of damage on the side. So Shane has done a fantastic job cutting out the bit, because if we don't cut out the bent bits, our flipper won't flip. So we've got to get rid of those, but it leaves us vulnerable. So Shane's cut those out and cut out these bits of toughened steel. We're going to weld those in place. Shane's going to weld those in place. And then hopefully
we'll take it in turns.
We'll see. You'll know which the weak side is. Keep that in.
We'll have to do.
Doesn't look pretty, but it'll do the job.
No, that's right. They don't have to look pretty when you go to war.
The Brownlees are hoping their reconfigured attacking hammer will now do the job.
So next time we have to really limit the hammer blows. Go really.
Only when we're going to hit something, not the floor.
Well, no, it wasn't that. Do you know what? That's the way it goes, isn't it? So, and the hammer blow, it might do it again. In which case, it's just way too powerful. We might need to turn it down a bit, and we can actually turn the reg down to give us less force.
So a battle of two teams, both desperately in need of points to stay in the competition. But can they overcome mechanical issues to get the job done?
The robot design is wonderful, but I do have a few fears for it. If the flipper gets bent at the front, then it'll be scraping on the ground, and also it won't be able to get underneath other robots, so that's a fear. I was looking at the robot as well, and the flipper is very wide, which is great for me, because it means that no matter what angle I go, I can actually get another robot on top. But it's very snug to the sides. If I get a side impact, I think the flipper could get stuck, wedged between the two sides of the robot. So that makes me slightly worried. We need to get out there and we need to get aggressive. We need to get under as many robots as possible and flip them. This is going to be carnage. I want to get out there and I want to win.
In the arena for our fourth battle tonight with 2.5 tons of flip, it's my favourite little stocking filler, Matilda. Interstellar with that onboard camera. Dr. Maggie hoping to get some advantage here.
Roboteers, stand by.
Interstellar banished the bent bits. How's that adjustment to the hammer work for Jarbot? Down it came, and it hits the arena floor. If it hits the opponent, you can be sure of causing damage. If you miss, it's likely to throw itself into the air. There comes the flipper of Interstellar. Nearly throwing itself over there, Jarbot. Difficult to control. They're side by side. Glancing blow at Bex. Interstellar tries himself himself onto the flame pit. Unwise.
Right.
Go on, hit it again.
It's gone. Has he gone? Go on. No. Right. No, ram them. You can ram them.
Brownlee's discussing things. Originally they wanted a cluster bot so they could double team, as they do when competing in a team triathlon. Mentor Gabriel advised him against it. What's his advice now? Get off that flame pit. We're into a corner, but not in CPZ. It's not guarded by a house robot in there. And all the activity from Jarbot here. They're the aggressive ones.
We've lost our gas. Right, you've got no more hammer left, I don't think.
Oh, that's a worry. No more hammer. No more CO2. Oh, you can see it venting there. The gas is gone. But Interstellar not moving, and that means that Matilda can come in and have fun. In she comes with the tusks. Pneumatic flipping tusks, the vertical pink.
Back. Listen, I spin. When I go back, I just spin.
No, you lost the wheel.
Yeah.
So she's got problems with manoeuvrability. They've lost the wheel, you can see it bent and buckle. Matilda has a shove, but Matilda comes in to dance. You know you're in trouble.
Quick, hit him now, go on!
It's a she, actually.
Let's get it right. I think Jarbot had it right. Goes to the judges. They'll decide. Judging on control, damage and aggression. For me, Jarbot had it. That axe is so difficult to control. Just a little glance. The flipper of Interstellar not doing any damage. They sustained damage. They drove onto the fire. All points here in Jarbot's favour. But then they suffered that damage.
That was great. Thank you very, very much. That was fantastic fun. Really? You don't think that worked?
It's harder than it looks on TV.
It is, isn't it? Yeah, it is tough to do. And who's working the weapon then this time?
Daddy.
We didn't quite get under.
You really have to get a long way under to go interstellar.
Yes. Yeah.
Properly have to go.
When we do get under, I'm sure it will be interstellar.
Yes. I'm sure.
At that moment, it will be amazing.
This one started great. Started really, really well, and then a minute and a half into it, jets of CO2 suddenly started appearing from all over the place. What happened?
We've kind of become experts at hurting ourselves.
Yeah, haven't you? Yeah.
No, we're definitely thinking, because the hammer comes down so hard, the fittings at the back might not be strong enough, and I think one of the tubes came split or something.
Okay, now, neither of you had any points before this one started. No outright winner either, which means it goes to a judge's decision. The judge's decision was unanimous, and the winner of the fight, and those 2 points is Scarlett Evans! Get up.
It's back into repair mode for Maggie, who needs to diagnose a problem with their drive.
We don't actually know what's gone wrong. It could be electrical, it could... We
Mechanical,
don't know.
electrical, yes,
it could be mechanical on the motor, electrical on the speed controller.
Random bits of metal.
Random bits of metal from previous fights. Should we make a key ring out of it?
With a victory under their belts, Team JAR's next fight is crucial, but their constant damage and repairs have worrying repercussions.
We have hardly any parts. We're running out of everything. We've gone through all the electrics that we have. We've replaced all the receivers, and that was one thing. This is the second time we've broken this bit. Remember the first time we went through it, and now we've done it again. So this is our last time. If we break this again,
Really?
No, I don't think there's any other parts.
Oh wow!
I've stripped these. I stripped these out of another robot.
Wow!
So we've actually pilfered these. We need to be careful with this hammer.
Okay. So Johnny, hammer control.
I need to be more conservative on the hammer. I was a little bit trigger happy in the last round, but I'm gonna wait for the big hit and go for it.
That victory to the Brownlee brothers now means the leaderboard looks like this. Suzi Perry still at the top on 6 points. Next, it's Scott Mills on 3, then the Brownlee brothers move up to 2 points, and in last place, it's Dr. Maggie on 0 points.
Next up, it's Dr. Maggie and her team's last chance to score some points. For league leaders Suzi and Dallas with 6 points on the board, it feels like everything's falling into place.
I think we're in tune with each other a bit more now and what we're doing, and as a team, it's working really well. Like, you know, in that game, Craig said, just stop panicking, calm down.
Last time Interstellar met a spinner, they ended up seeing stars.
Team Cat are desperate to maintain their winning streak and place in the final. All they have to do is beat bottom of the table, Interstellar MML.
Our weapon will spin at about 140 miles an hour, full pelt. So you don't want to get in the way of that, which is brilliant. But if we get flipped, we won't be able to push anybody around, our wheels won't be on the floor, we'll get hoofed out of the arena, and it'll be over for the Cat. However, I like to think that cats always land on their feet. So hopefully, if we get flipped, we'll do a 360. It would be a novel experience if I won, because I've never won anything in my life.
And in the CPZ for Battle 5, hide the Sherry or he'll be Sir Kitsalot. It's the Caterpillar Track Terror, Sir Killalot. Suzi and Dallas look like the cat that's got the cream right now. The yellow machine getting away from that Interstellar flipper. Needs to get right under the opponent. So they can launch it. Oh, the cat's got too close there to Sir Killalot.
Stop. Go on. There's nothing going on. Stop.
Well, were they too confident? They went into Sir Killalot's territory and they are out of this one.
Oh, I didn't get the second one.
Oh, sorry.
What happened to me?
That's not fair.
Don't break their robot. Don't break their robot.
He's not sorry at all. Laughter and tears. What a win for Interstellar. That's where it went wrong for the cat. They got too close to the claws of Sir Killalot. Great team, Maggie and Martin and little Lauren.
Back with our battling stars, Maggie's brilliant career in science and technology sadly wasn't enough to get Team Interstellar MML past those brutal spinners. They're now out of the competition, but they seem to have caught the Robot Wars bug.
The bit I really enjoyed today was trying to put it back together, because it was fantastic. Begging, borrowing bits from here and there, and actually getting it up and running again. And it got up and running again, and it did a great job, especially in the final battle. So it's just been a fantastic day for me. How about you guys? You loved it? You going to do some engineering? Yeah!
Team Cat may now have a place in the final, but Suzi's discovering the damage following their fight with house robot Sir Killalot is worse than expected.
Oh, the cat's got too close there to Sir Killalot.
What's come off?
Belt.
The bell?
Yeah. Yeah, it needs to be pushed back up, that's why it's...
We're at that point where we're just hitting it with a hammer.
It's not going, is it?
If Team Cat can't repair their robot in time for the final, they'll forfeit their place. So the pressure is on to get the cat back into fighting shape. If they can, they'll meet the winner of the next fight. So it's all to play for between Arena Cleaner and Jar.
Trying to secure their place in the final, Scott Mills is getting his hands dirty-ish with robot repairs.
Dave, I've got a new motor. Is this the one you wanted? I knew it would be.
Got the mats?
No.
Okay.
I'll just leave it here.
Yeah, we'll sort that out.
Okay.
Cheers, thank you.
Thank you. Well, I didn't necessarily source that myself, but there's a nice man over there who says, got a present for you, lads, if you want one.
Oh, bang on.
So is that good?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Brownlee brothers have also had to be adept and creative in their repairs to get the hammer back to working order, in the knowledge that a victory now could make it all worthwhile.
We've broken this part and replaced it, we've broken this part and replaced it, and now we've broken this part and we've replaced it. And now, this is now fixed, I just got to put it together for the final time, and then we'll be working and fully functioning.
And it's all or nothing now. We've got to win this next one to stay in the competition and try and get to the final. So, yeah, we've just got to do what we can.
I'm here with the Brownlee brothers, and I'm going to put it in terms you understand. This is the final push now. I mean, how much do you normally hold back for that last run?
Well, for us, normally the run's most important, so obviously you're holding back quite a lot. Yeah, the run's where we can win the race, so the swim and the bike are setting you up to win that race, and that's what we're doing.
This is absolutely what's happened here, like whatever, because it is a winner takes all being the chance to go up against Suzi Perry and that destructive thing. Okay, that's Jar, and these are Brownlee brothers.
You look a little bit terrified.
We had to go outside and have a talk.
Did you?
Yeah,
what kind of chat? Did you have to knock a bit of sense into him?
Come on, stop being so negative. We can do this. And he was like, oh, we're not going to win. And I was like, come on, Chris. But he's good now. He's good.
I think we're good now. We're in a good place. We know what we've got to do to make the final. We've just got to beat two of the UK's finest athletes.
I mean, easy.
Easy.
Theirs has been falling apart quite a bit, so hopefully that happens again.
Good trash talk there.
Good.
Don't hear that much.
We're ready.
Okay, please give it up for Scott and Chris.
Thank you.
In the CPZ for Battle 6, it's Shunt. Jar need a win here to get into the final.
Roboteers, stand by.
The Brownlees don't do losing. They simply don't.
This is your time. You're going to do this. Don't let them get you time.
Scott and Chris, real or no real? Real or no real? Will that Mad Max tyre hold up, I wonder? Well, the wheel is not moving on one side freely. That'll limit their mobility, but they've got the big spinning disc into play. Jar, Pat Scott is in trouble.
Run it again.
Go get him again.
Yes.
Jar immobilised right from the start. I think one hit did it.
Kill some. You've done him. Go for it.
I wouldn't take on the house robots, boys.
Oh no, leave it. That's enough.
Mighty power in this blade, and that one attack just stopped Jarbot in its tracks. Shreds of metal and sparks, but that's unlike. Oh my goodness me! Look at the damage to Shunt's blade.
So, with that victory, Team Arena Cleaner scoop up the points and earn themselves a place in the grand final. Sadly for our world-beating athletes, the brilliant Brownlee brothers, it wasn't to be, and they join the amazing Maggie and Team Interstellar MML as our runners-up.
Team Arena Cleaner now need to prepare themselves for the final. However, attacking the house robots in their last fight may well come back to haunt them.
But it's good because there's no damage from the last one, right?
Yeah,
so it's all
we're
good.
going good, yeah.
Okay.
I do feel the house robots might be after us slightly more now.
I think maybe that is true because you've really annoyed them.
We've annoyed them.
We've annoyed
Team.
them.
Yeah.
Sorry, we've annoyed them. Yeah. But you were driving, so.
And they won't be the first team to feel the sharp end of the house robots.
There's that horrible pink rear end of Matilda, but no one wants to see. Even in their wildest dreams, I can tell you. And I've had a fair few about Robot Wars. It's in Dead Metal's pincers, and now the axe can come raining in. They try and manoeuvre themselves for a run and another hit. All the while, damage being caused. Laura's in trouble, needs to get away. And the house robot's mean-looking axe, which has pinned him in and drags him into his lair. You do not want to go into Shunt's lair, believe you me, I have been in there. Oh no! Surely not, no! Not the flame pit, please. That's cruel, that's horrible. I'll tell you what, we love it. Onto the tusks of Matilda, poor old Thor. Thor's hammer to no avail, and heading for Thor's Valhalla. Killalot has Gabriel in its grip, and suddenly it looks like a giant, white, dying swan. Down comes that terrible circular saw. Look at the damage there. That is 15 millimeters of wear abrasion-resistant steel on that front wedge. To skin is punctured, they're in real trouble.
I'm done. Can't move.
Oh, no. We don't need this, Matilda. Oh, Matilda, you're a bully. You're just a bully.
Time is up for the teams in the pits. They need to get their robots up to the arena ready to fight. And by hook or by crook, Team Cat are ready. Sort of.
We've had a complete nightmare and we've had to do some big work on this. So essentially all of this shaft in here is completely twisted and the spinner couldn't even move. So this is what we've done.
What we've done is we've actually made an incision in this piece of steel here, but we couldn't actually weld it, so we just whacked it out.
So this is a weak spot for us now, but there's nothing else we could do in the time frame that we've got. What we need, and what we have had so far tonight, are the fighting gods on our side in the final.
Yes.
We need a little bit of luck.
Basically, we've used all the Cat's 9 lives up in one go.
All of them. We are out of lives here.
Whilst our fans were busying themselves for the final, Angela and I got a Christmas gift of our own.
During rehearsals, we got to try our hand at being roboteers. It really is a lot harder than it looks.
Dara here behind the controls of the flipping powerful TR2 and Angela behind the controls of Robot Wars legend Behemoth. They're smiling now.
I feel like we should wave.
Oh, should we do a thing?
Can they walk the Robot Wars walk? Boy, they can talk. Behemoth to the left-hand side. Dara comes in with TR2.
Oh, no.
You know, you have to steer and control, Dara, really.
No, but we're terrible at this.
Oh no!
Oh, but Dara getting in.
Where's he gone?
I don't know. You're lost over in the corner.
How am I supposed to
Oh my
see?
God! I'd retire now. I will retire
Okay,
now.
no.
But yeah, you out again. You're careering wildly. Aren't they amazingly deaf? For things that raise. Oh, stop ramming into the sidewall.
Sorry, I thought that was the tyre.
Drive against the side wall, Angela. Ah! Is she trying to release the pit? Release? Yes, she does, so that's clever.
Oh, I'm loving that. That feels good. Oh, wait.
I'm stuck.
You're stuck. You gotta be stuck. Here, you want me to get you up there?
Stuck.
Okay.
She certainly is.
And you won't spin as if I'd won. I haven't won, but I am spinning.
What?
Are you over? Here, do you want me to
He's
tip
gone.
over? Oh, you're right. You're back in again. Oh, damn. Back down again. Oh. Oh, quick! You're supposed to avoid the pit.
Okay, it's very delicate.
Is it really?
Oh!
Just stay out of the arena.
I thought you'd
That would be my advice.
I thought you'd literally left.
I was just... Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that.
No, you certainly didn't.
Dara,
Oh,
you
I'm not. You did that to yourself.
Well, Dara certainly didn't do it to her.
Here we go. We just dance past each other like idiots. Oh! I just let you. That was fantastic. That was like a bullfight.
Not quite. Sort of a lamb fight.
Oh, no, I'm out of gas. Dara! I thought we were friends.
We are friends, but outside
I
of
need
here.
to stop with the
outside
thing.
of here. Now.
No, leave me
Oh, you
alone.
have. Do you want to try to... Here, flip me. Go on.
Okay,
go on.
I'm trying, dude.
Okay, fine.
Wait.
Right. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
I flipped you up. Oh, no.
Yeah, I did. I can flip myself back down again. Right. Okay.
Well, I think they should close the pit.
No, it's definitely...
We're
what?
really still on the clock. It feels like we've been here
Whatever you
forever.
do, don't quit the day job.
That was absolutely pathetic on my behalf.
Brilliantly.
I was pretty awful.
Oh my God, my mouth is dry. It's like the most nerve-wracking thing I've
quite
ever
tense.
done. That was shockingly difficult.
Also, I totally buckled under the pressure.
Yeah, we'll do a physical impersonation of how our fight went. This is how our fight went.
I was
This
pretty
is
much
how our fight went,
reversing
like
the whole way.
I'll get you in a minute, any minute now. That was dreadful.
That was pretty much it.
Yeah, that was awful.
I mean,
I love
think
it. I
you
want to do
won.
it again and again and again and again and again.
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls.
I demand a rematch.
Apologies for what you've just seen. Well, there was Dara on the aggressive, Behemoth bouncing. 108.5 kilograms of bounce. Another good attack by Dara. I think in main competition they probably last 2.4 seconds. And there, a gentlemanly approach to it all. Crash. So very gentle. And not good enough, really. But all good fun. You'll notice I didn't get a try. I'd be deadly in there. I'd smash and crash.
Time now for our final. 4 teams began after 6 battles and a lot of flying shrapnel and wheels. Only one can become tonight's Battle of the Stars champion. Our finalists: Radio 1's Scott Mills and Chris Stark versus Suzi Perry and Dallas Campbell.
The Radio 1 team's first fight destroyed Interstellar MML's chance of launching a winning campaign.
I'm just trying to calm down a little bit.
It's so crazy in there.
Suzi Perry's team took on the Brownlee brothers, and it was that brutal spinner that came out on top.
I got a paw to it. Yeah. But we didn't have a proper cat fight.
When the 2 big spinners first met, it was first blood to Suzi, after punishing Scott and Chris's driving skill, leaving them with a battered and bruised robot.
It didn't go to plan at all.
But it was a daring attack on Sir Killalot that destroyed Suzi's winning run.
That's all knackered. That's all just completely cracked the gearbox.
Come on! Come on!
Next, Scott and Chris took control against the Brownlee's Golden Hammer before taking on House Robot Shunt as well.
You've broken him.
So it's all down to this: a battle between the 2 biggest weapons in the competition. Spinner versus spinner. And at stake, the title of champion and the Robot Wars trophy.
Of battle, they say, to the victor belongs the spoils, and it's certainly true in Robot Wars. One of our finalists tonight will leave as champions and hopefully intact. The other, most likely, in fragments.
So one final brutal battle between the cat and arena cleaner will decide who becomes our Robot Wars champion. Our esteemed MC, as ever, is Jonathan Pierce, this time in a Santa hat.
Our final battle tonight is going to be messy. 2 of the biggest spinners in Robot Wars history, piloted by 2 novice drivers. Oh, I'm under the desk as we speak. Braver than me in the CPZ. It'll be a Christmas miracle if he survives. It's a Killalot. And off we go. Both machines have had damage. Both have mighty weapons. The cat's horizontal spinner is the heavier, but they've lost a tyre. They need now to manoeuvre to get themselves out of trouble. Scott and Chris have been thinking deeply about this. That's always dangerous, to be honest. Come on! No. Bang! Look at the power of both spinners together. Slam! Tyres damaged on both now. Patched up, put back in the arena. Slam! Arena Cleaner, the more aggressive and the more mobile. And coming in slowly, in a measured way.
Go around the other side, try and get the wheel.
To try and find a weak spot, try and get the wheel. Oh, the Cat's other tyre comes off. So they are now at the mercy of Arena Cleaner. What a heavyweight battle this has been. Cease is called.
Well done, lads.
Arena Cleaner has done it. They are a Robot Wars Celebrity Champion. Congratulations to them. There's a little bit of cat's litter to tidy up. Let's kill a lot. They seem cruel, but you know, they've been beaten. And now Killalot can have fun.
Toasted cat.
Ooh.
That's illegal.
Certainly
and you're
is.
going to go down for that.
Oh, they've been very good competitors. Suzi and the team. What's this? Throwing a frisbee. Steep learning curve for Arena Cleaner, but they don't seem to have learnt to stay away from the house robots. Look at this. Get Dave. Killalot's memory is long. Killalot's evil knows no bounds. Scott looks pensive. He should be. Because Killalot will be merciless.
Not working. I think we're being taught a lesson.
It might blow it up.
You're going to get your bottom smacked.
The champions, cheeky and irritant to Killalot and the house robots. And now, quite simply, everyone, it is time for Robot Wars Revenge. Brute force and power, and Arena Cleaner came out on top. Tyres shredded. The Cat were the opponents, but as Scott Mills would say, love you, bye.
Oh, Suzi and the Cat. It was a lot to even get back into the final. A lot of damage to come back from after the last
So much
head-to-head.
damage, and actually we didn't think the spinner would work, and we were just happy to make the final. And you know, they did great, and they really did deserve to win.
Happy to lose to these guys?
No, not happy to lose to them.
Okay, sorry.
Oh,
rein it in.
You grudgingly admit they may have deserved to win. Actually, you won it well in the end.
I can't believe we've won it. It's just ridiculous.
You're genuinely, really, you're
Genuinely.
actually,
This is amazing. This is what we hoped would happen but never thought would.
I'm going to present this to you, and you fully deserve it. Our champions, ladies and gentlemen. Well done.
Thank you so much and good night.
Good night.